Alright, let's test the lifeguard out.
Hey there! See, I told you we would.
Now, okay, this is the BF Bifter. Let's test this thing out. For a car that's really old, it still has some pretty decent braking. I actually would say go for it. It's not a bad car, but it may not look like the best car. Like, I honestly don't think the looks are that good, but maybe this car has some decent upgrades. I don't know, but I don't know. I mean, I guess it's all down to personal preference, really, isn't it? This is a cliffhanger. Let's test it out. Okay, I will not lie. This car, bike, feels like a vehicle that would be really fun to play with. Really, if you're really good at doing wheelies and stops and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like this would be a fun vehicle to use, so I'd say go for it. But if you're looking for performance, it's definitely not there. The Silvestre guys. Let's test this thing out. Turns well, brakes well, handles well. The car's great, so yeah, I would actually recommend it. Nebula Turbo, let's test drive this thing out. I'd say don't go for it. This car doesn't necessarily have the best brakes in the game. It doesn't turn very well. I honestly wouldn't recommend the Nebula Turbo. It's not the best car in the game, so definitely don't get it. G-Class Drift Yosemite, it's a party vehicle, don't go for it, but I can't seem to find the G-Class Yosemite 1500, so we're just going to classify this one as one of those vehicles, okay? Okay, the D-Class Drift Yosemite is... Wait, what? Did I just see something? Hang on. Hey, the car just lifted up! What? See, it's just lifted up. Okay. Maybe this car actually is worth it. Go for the Drift Yosemite, but maybe don't bother with the Yosemite 1500. I don't really want to buy this car, but you can find this car at the luxury showroom. You could also find the Yosemite, which is why we just test drove the Drift Yosemite, even though it's a party vehicle. You can find it there, but the reason I don't want to buy them, well, I don't really want to buy them at all to test, just to test drive them, okay? I don't really want to do that, okay? So, I guess it's just down to personal preference, but I'm not buying these, so maybe in that case, maybe you shouldn't buy them either. I don't know, it's just what I think, okay? I'm not going to buy them, but you can if you want. I am not going to lie, this video is a disaster, okay? I am going to test drive 2 of the cars that I kind of wanted to test drive. Anyway, this is the Dominator GTX. Let's just wrap this thing up. Okay, so like I said, Dominator GTX, this is the prize ride. You can win it by coming first 3 days in a row. Not a hard challenge, but I don't see many people doing it. Anyway, the car performs well, brakes well, handles well. The car's great. I honestly would absolutely recommend the car. Okay, this is the NS S80RR. Let's just this thing out. Excellent braking, turning, handling, everything is right. The car is great, so yes, I would actually recommend this car. It's not a bad car at all. And I didn't crash! Okay, this is the XA21 supercar. Let's just start this thing out. Okay, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. I know it crashed, but I still think the braking is alright on this car. It handles well, turns well. Everything about the car is great, so yes, I would recommend it to this car. Let's test drive this thing out. Okay, so I'll be honest, I do not like the look of this car at all. I'm kidding, guys. I'm a sucker for old cars. I like old cars, and I like this one. The car could do better at braking. It can take corners well, sure, but definitely more improvement on the braking. But still, the car does perform well, handles well, but it doesn't brake well. So I guess if the brakes is something you're worried about, then maybe don't worry about this car.